Hello viewers, welcome to CodeXlabs. I wish all are you doing great. As you know, we started a HTML series, so this is another new video in that same series. So before moving into the screen, I would like to recommend, if you are the new user, just please go and watch videos from the playlist. I'll give the link in the bio and in iCards also. Please go to from beginning, then only you will be understand, otherwise you make miss some concepts. So if you are already existing user, you can continue this one. Without getting delay, let's jump into the screen. In our last session, we seen what is the basic structure of HTML. So as it is a basic syntax of the HTML. So now we'll see each and every tag in the HTML. So we can see what different type of tags in a HTML language with that we can use, like a P, H1 and head, body. And we have like this, we have a many tags. We'll see one by one. Before that, I would like to go use VS Code, because since you can find with a text editor, but I would like to use any one of browser, so you can able to easily clearly maintain your multiple files. So for single file you are working with text editor is more enough, but if you want to see the structure and when you are working with the multiple files or multiple pages parallelly, it is recommended to use any one of the browser. It's not mandatory, but it is recommended. So as of now I'm using VS Code, Visual Studio Code. So I open Visual Studio Code and I am going to open that folder we created with HTML. Okay, so now it is open. We have only one file we call index.html. okay, now there is extension pack live server. So I was installed live server. Every time we no need to save this file and rerun again. So it's just automatically refresh when you change the code in your browsers. For example, so if live server will be works on your local host, so you don't need to use any additional third-party web URL. So yesterday, if you remember, like let me show you once. See, so index.html. This is where our web page exists. So now localhost is run at this IP address 127.0.0.1. This is a localhost, or you can use localhost. This is also will works, and my port is 5500. This is my VS Code port where my live server is running. So currently it is not activated, that's why it is showing the error. So I'm going to activate. Now it is activated and it is running on the 5500 port. Let's jump here. So you can see in localhost 5500 my website is visible. See, this is same as here also, and I can use this one also, 127.0.0.1 and 5500. So you can see this is also same. So whenever you create a website, whenever you upload your all web files into a server, that server contain one IP address. IP address is the NAQ number where you can like it's a kind of IP address, means internet. In the internet we have a address, that's the internet address. That's IP is internet protocol, but we can to remember this one, you can like it's a address. Advert won't be same for multiple people, or it will be the NAQ for different people. Similarly, we can assume IP is an address for our website or web server. So in a server we can host many websites, so that can share with the same IP contain multiple websites. So that will be shown in the same IP address only, but it is not the case. Generally, if you can see this, for this example, I'll show you one more thing. Let me go to CMD. If I go to CMD, I'll do one thing. Just I'll type google.com here, google.com. So I'll copy this one and I'll go to CMD and ping google.com. Okay, so you can see in IP there are two types of IP, IPv6, IPv4. So IPv4 is the this one which contains the 127.0.0.0 something like this. So IPv6, like, it's a combination of these four characters, they are divided with a colon. Okay, this is the IPv6. So this will be a huge concept that we'll cover in a later, just for your understanding why what is IP and why it is working. So every time it is difficult to remember this IP address, that's why domain names comes into picture. If you can see, actual domain name, like actual this is IP address. So to go to this IP address, actual files are stored in this server, the server address is this one. So but you cannot remember this lengthy number every time, so simply to human readable purpose we use the domain name. Domain name is something, this is google.com is our domain name. Okay, so this is domain extension, domain name, and HTTP protocol. So yes means secure, HTTP means hypertext HTTP protocol. This is a protocol, which type of protocol it is using. So generally anything, there is a huge networking concept, so if I go to there you will be definitely confused. We will see in that in the next videos. Okay, so as of now just remember, this is IP address, this is masking for that IP address, this is a domain name, so for human readable purpose, human understandable purpose. So similarly for 127.0.0.1 it's a local host, we can, this is the local host. Okay, now I hope you will be understand this one. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Till we are going to the next session, have a small break. See you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.